Good day, this is Denver Fernandez here, and today I'm going to do a review and analysis of the 2021 movie, Malayalam movie Love. So, Love is a psychological thriller starring Shine Tom Chacko and directed by Khalid Rahman. So, it's a psychological thriller, so it's rare to see psychological thrillers like this in Indian cinema. And it tells of a rare story. It's about love, but it's not about love actually. It talks of marriages, relationships, which on the surface look romantic or it looks like a fairy tale, but deep inside there is a lot of psychological trauma behind it. So this movie actually lays bare the dark side of relationships. So this movie is about a man killing his wife. That's it. It's about a man. It can be a husband or a lover who is killing his wife. And he's framing a psychological justification for reasons of for killing his wife. So if you actually watch this movie, you can find a lot of psychological elements in this movie. For example, there's this idea of displacement. You are unable to face the guilt of a crime and you project the guilt on others. So you in psychology you have this concept of id, ego, and superego, coined by Freud. So id refers to the instinctual desires, the eros or the thanatos, the pleasure principle, or you can even call it a death wish beyond the pleasure principle. Then you have the superego, the fear of authority, or the fear of conscience. Then you have ego, which is battling between the two. So here in this film, Shine Tom Chacko represents ego, and he has two alter egos. Actually, there's a bald character, which is again a projection of his own personality, which represents Id. So the bald character is very instinctual, and when he thinks of living, he thinks of living. When he thinks of dying, he thinks of dying. So he's ready for the sake of pleasure to even kill his wife. Then there is the superego, the lover character, who comes to Shine Tom Chacko's house with a lover. But even though he is ready to perform a extramarital affair, he is scared of authority. So he always has this idea: what will happen? What will happen? And when Shine, in the end of the movie, when Shine Tom Chacko is ready to kill his wife, he's the one who says no because he fears authority. He represents the superego. And this movie uses technique, cinematic technique, to show the subjective reality of the character. So this movie is a great example of how to use cinematic technique to project something which is inside our mind. In a way, it's very surreal or expressionistic in many ways. For example, there is this claustrophobic feeling when Shine Tom Chacko is in the bathroom and the walls come close to him. So it's a subjective feeling. And all these projections are a justification for his patriarchal ego, or you can call it male ego. So the patriarchal society always finds some justification to oppress women. It can be in the form of saying that women are very mysterious, you cannot get to know what they're thinking, she can never understand me, etc. But finally, it's the main justification for murdering someone is that if you don't murder them, they could kill you. So the final scene, you have this dream sequence in which Shine Tom Chacko's wife actually kills him. It's actually a projection of Shine Tom Chacko's mind. So he believes that if he doesn't kill his wife could kill him for having an extramarital affair. So this thinking that the wife would kill him actually makes him to kill his wife. So this is actually an excellent movie. It's much better than Drishyam 2 in my opinion. So this is the second best movie in Malayalam released this year. The first best movie I liked is The Great Indian Kitchen. So this can be called as the second best movie. It talks of another aspect, that's domestic violence, and it's actually successful in that respect. So Thank you. So express your own thoughts about this movie.